What's going on, guys? Today we are back on Isekai Memories to take a look at how to raise your team's EP. There's a few ways that you guys can do this, and I wanted to dive in each of the ways that I did this and how I got my EP up kind of past that 200,000 point. You guys might be just starting this game out. You guys may have already passed this point, but I did want to make this guide to discuss these different ways to help you guys progress your team so you guys can get through harder and more difficult content. Now, the first thing you can do is when you head out to a mission, you're looking at your team, you can actually see how much EP you have currently by looking up above your team. You'll see the little troop EP, and mine's glowing that green 225,000. There's a little info magnifying glass next to it. If you select that, this is going to tell you where each value is applying and where that total number is coming from. So we are going to have the battle character EP, the support character EP, the protection character EP, and the facility effect EP. And these all heavily affect that total number. We're just going to go ahead and hop into that battle character EP. This refers to that front row of your team. So if we take a look, all the units in your front row, that makes up your battle character EP. So it's taking the values of each of those characters and giving you that total number. Now, how to raise each character's EP, you can actually do this in a multitude of different ways. We're just going to go ahead and we'll take a look at the Benimaru here. This is the free-to-play Benimaru that you get for doing the current event right now. This is comprised of a few parts here. So the first is obviously his level. So you want to level up your characters, just go there. Make sure your characters are leveled up. You can then awaken your characters. So once your character hits that max level, if you have their required soul shards, you can then awaken them, which allows you to get to a higher level cap. The next big important part here is the ability release board. So when we select ability release board, if you're on a brand new character, at the top right hand corner, you will be on this number 1, and all of these will be locked. Each one of these nodes here is going to be giving your character stats. So you're going to unlock this whole board using the unlock materials that you can get from the training menu in the quest tab. There's different quests per the type of required material that you need, and then you're going to unlock this board. And when you unlock the whole board, if you look in the upper right hand corner, it will unlock the next one, and so forth, all the way up to board 4. Ability board here is going to be giving you so many bonus stats that it makes your character so much stronger. So if you're trying to make a team, you have to make sure these ability boards are completely maxed out, because as far as you can take it, because if you max these out, you'll notice your whole team is just, every unit is getting naturally stronger and stronger. Your EP will start going up. The next part of the character's EP comes from their equipment. So if we go over to the equip tab, you'll look here, we have these equipment pieces. So if we select the equipment pieces, you'll see here, this is giving him 3,128 attack. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that every character has equipment that's maxed out as high as it can go. So you're going to be wanting to upgrade your forge in your city. Upgrading your forge allows you to craft and make more better equipment, allows you to level up your equipment even further, and keep you moving upwards. As your city improves, your team's equipment will improve, the EP will improve, your damage, so forth. It's this cascading wave of your characters improving. So now let's say you've got your battle characters, your front row characters, their ability board release levels have been maxed out as far as they can go. You've built the best equipment you can possibly build. The next thing you want to do is now you want to do this for the support rear characters. So if you do have a support character that is matching the element, so if we select Diablo here on that Benimaru, you'll see that support bonus plus 40%. So he's giving an extra attack bonus because he is matching that dark element. So if they're the same element, they're going to be giving an extra damage bonus. And if all of their ability boards in the back row are maxed out, their equipment is maxed out in the back row, those stats are going to all go to that front row character. So now you have that combined total, and your column is going to be getting stronger and stronger. So if you guys max out the boards and the equipment of every character on your team, you guys are going to notice a drastic improvement in your EP just from that solely. The protection unit is a huge part of this game. It is your leader. For most gacha games, that is where your leader skill comes from. This game refers to them as the protection unit. The protection unit shares its stats to all of your prior units. So this guy right here, if we look at Ifrit, he has an ability board just like the other characters did. So he's right now at his ability board 5, and I've unlocked him as far as he can go. So if we tab through, you can see that his ability board is fully unlocked, and these stats that your protection unit has are shared among your whole team. So if we look here, he's giving each of these stats here are being shared among each member of your team, adding on to their total values, thus increasing your EP by a huge margin because each character is getting that huge stat buff. So if we take him off of the team right now and switch him with, we'll just grab a level 1, throw her on there, you'll notice my EP dropped almost 50,000 just instantly because I am losing stats on every single column. We put him back, the EP will then rise back because now the Ifrit is sharing his stats with the whole team. Something else I want to point out here, guys, if you guys don't have matching elements, can't match the element in the support to the front row, you're not getting that attack bonus, or the units that you can match are not that great, they're low 4 stars, maybe low 3 stars, you can't awaken them to catch up in the stats. You can put, if you have another 5-star, you can put it off element. You will not get that attack bonus, but you still are adding those pure stats from that 5-star, which are very heavily weighted. They're being added to that column's total. So if we look at Dwargo here, Dwargo's in the middle column, and we look at who's supporting him, we have Shizu. Shizu is a fire unit. It's not that matching light like Dwargo is, and it is still going to give me more EP here because her weighted stats are stronger than any of just the 4-star that I have. So that trade-off sometimes is more worth it depending on what you want to do with your team. The last major part here of the EP being risen is your facility EP. So if we hop on over to the city's construction and we take a look here at the statues, these statues here, you're going to be able to build these statues. We take a look at one, we'll grab the dark one here, we'll select the information and take a look at what it does. It's going to be increasing dark character HP by 3.2%, attack by 3.2%, and defense by 3.2%. This is for all dark characters. As the stats on these buildings get higher, these are applied to all of your characters of that element permanently. So when you look and you see that facility EP level, this is where it's coming from. There's also the ability to gain stats from talking and raising your bond levels with the people in your city. So if we hit home, we go down to our city. In the bottom right hand corner, you'll see these little conversation heart icons. And if we go talk to one of them, so we can go over, find somebody to talk to right here, just give them that little conversation. As you raise your bond levels, you're going to be getting stats. It's not a lot, but it does start to add up over time. So we'll talk to Gobta here, and then he is going to give us a reward. And as you can see, we are getting that 0.4% in HP, attack, and defense. And this starts to add up. I mean, you're doing this with every character you're talking to. These stats are going to slowly add up into whole numbers, into double digits. I mean, this is going to give you a huge bonus. So always keep up with your levels on your construction. It is so worth it to keep those levels up on the facilities. You're getting stats from them. Keep those bond levels up, keep talking, and your EP of your team will just naturally rise more and more. All right, guys, that's going to be it for my coverage of Isekai Memories and how to raise that EP. I wish you guys luck in your town building, in your team building. I hope it's going well. I hope you guys can hit those high power numbers, get all those events done. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I appreciate you being here. If you're looking forward to more Isekai Memory content and just gotcha content all around, hit that sub button. Remember, if you hit that thumbs up, it'll help bring my rates up. Peace, guys.